It's alive! Howdy, folks. Pipe Man 1861 here. Well, completed the repairs on the old Lancashire Handcraft. I'm just going to call it I don't know. I don't know what you want to call it. Dawes underslung, I guess. She smokes very nicely. Smokes nice and cool, very dry. The button turned out pretty good. Don't know how much you can see of it. It doesn't look perfect, but it feels good in the teeth. Clinch is nice. Not that I'm going to be clinching this pipe very much. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. It turned out quite nicely. Smoking some Sutcliffe spiced rum in it. It's going quite nicely. Got my old Beatty jet lighter. Doesn't like the wind very much, I've noticed, but my Zippo was out of fluid, and this was close to hand too, so figured why not. Come on. Ah, come on, bud. You're so close. Close enough. I tell you, as I sit here in the privacy of my backyard after work, it's easy to forget that we are at the moment, and I don't want to get into politics. I'm not going to. But we are in an interesting situation and time in our country's history. Trump just barely survived an assassination attempt. The Lord was watching out for him. That is my opinion. I'm going to stick to it. I guess all I'm going to say is this election is going to be interesting. Not so much who wins, but the repercussions of it. I certainly hope I'm wrong, but I highly suspect we're going to be seeing some societal unrest due to this. But all we can do is trust the Lord, pray for our country and our leaders. Keep the guns loaded and cleaned is probably not too bad of an idea either right now. Sure hope it doesn't get to that point. But I've always been a firm believer in the old saying, hope for the best and prepare for the worst. And that's what I intend to do. The real question is, do I have enough tobacco to last out the apocalypse? Yeah. I'll wait for pipes and cigars to have a good sale or something. Do need to get some more of this spiced rum. This is really good stuff. I tell you, I know by this time I'm kind of late on the game. It's everybody and his brothers talked about it so far, but that was an amazing thing. Trump not getting killed. If he hadn't turned his head right when he did, I mean, it doesn't get closer than going through your ear. That's as close a call as you're going to get, just about, without not knowing what just happened. course, all of the conspiracy theories are flying around. I formulated a couple of them myself, but the reality is we'll never know the full truth of all this. Do I think it was just a 20-year-old, skinny 20-year-old kid with an AR-15 on a roof? Absolutely not. That whole thing, that whole picture was set up too perfectly for it to just be what it looks like on the surface. I give the Secret Service far more credit than to leave that kind of an opening for a nut job like they did. Now, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't know about and never will know about. But there's nothing we can do about it. All we can do, like I said earlier, is pray, trust the Lord, and prepare for our own personal security of our families. Whale of a time to be a locksmith in a city, I'll tell you. Oh well. I've taken precautions. Hopefully never have to use any of them, but we'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it. Yep, other than that, uplifting stuff, everything's going good. I got the grass mowed last night, about died of heat stroke. It's really hot today too. I think we're about to get a little bit of rain. Feel a little bit of coolness in the wind. We could use some more. And my wife are getting ready to go up to Hastings, Michigan this weekend for a Civil War reenactment. Her cousin Richard's coming along with us. It's just going to be a fun time. I'll see about making a video at the reenactment, not like I did for Billy Creek, though. I might sit down with Richard. We'll both be dressed up and just have a grand old time. That would be fun, I think. Relight the cactus too tight. Come on, Beatty. There we go. Well, so far, getting to the original point, so far this pipe is smoking quite nicely. For those of you who haven't seen this before, this is the finished pipe. This is the fourth video I've done on me fixing this pipe up. This is the finished product. The bowl's all cracked up. Leather gasket, or cork gasket, had gone bad. And there's a big chunk out of the button. The bottom of the button was missing. So I fixed it up. And it smokes very nicely. It just goes to show, just because an estate pipe's all beat up and broken doesn't mean it's no good. If you can get it cheap enough, it can probably be fixed. Now, mind you, I don't know if Briarville would have messed with this kind of repair, because I think the cost of it would have outweighed the value of the pipe, but since I did it myself, it wasn't so big of a deal. Mostly did it to see if I could, just for the fun of it. Well, anyway, everybody, I think I'm going to get off of here. I've inflamed enough people. This is Pipe Man 1861 saying goodbye, good luck, may the good Lord take a liking to you. I'll see y'all again real soon, and don't forget to pray for our country if y'all are the praying sort. We need it. We need all the help we can get. Bye, folks. Happy smoking.